tutors and students. I don't know, people that are watching this video. In this moment, today it's March 26th. In this moment, it's 6 o'clock. Okay, p.m. 6 p.m. Um, the idea of this class is exam preparation. I'm recording to myself because I think nobody, you know, get into this class because I think so. A lot of people are going to watch the soccer match. Mm, Colombia is playing in this moment at 6 or at 6:30 p.m. I'm not sure. And for that reason, I'm recording this class alone. I'm going to explain what consists the activity of today in this class. So, um, I'm going to share my screen. Give me a second. So we are in exam preparation A2. So this is the second week, and the idea of this week it's help the students giving some tips of writing production to write. So I'm going to share what class I plan. Okay, so this is my first slide. I did the activities in Canva that if you can see. So what consists the class? The class consists about first of all to start with a warm up. Okay, so asking some questions or ask this question to the students. And the question is, what do you usually include in an email to a friend? So here, the idea is some students could answer if they are write an email to someone, to a friend, to someone else. And the idea here in the chat, students could participate to giving answers. For example, no teacher greetings, personal information, gossips, about formal and informal information, and a closing, right? So in the chat, in here in Microsoft Teams, the students write um, and answer these questions. Okay. When they finish these questions, we continue with the next slide. And I choose one of the students that if he or she could read this message as an example. And when they finish to read this, sometimes I like to correct the pronunciation. Okay. Mm, and then I ask some questions. These three questions related to this message. So the first question is how many works are there in the message? And if the students can count in his mind or her mind, or sometimes I count with them together and then ask questions about is it formal or informal. Uh, this message is formal or informal. So they read and say, no, teacher, is formal or is informal. And the third question is, what type of message is it? Is it an informal email to a friend? And they say, yes, teacher, it is an informal uh, message. And sometimes after to, before to start this warm up, I forgot to tell you, um, I ask some questions about this. For example, what do they consider is the best skill, English skills, and what is the worst skill, English skill that they can use in for no, it's not about. So sorry. The idea is I ask questions about what if they consider the writing is difficult or not. Okay, so I ask, no, teachers, some students say no. Speaking and listening, um, it's is for me. I'm better listening and speaking than writing. Other students could say, no, teacher, writing is very complicated for me, and speaking, I prefer reading. Okay, so I ask these questions to notice if they feel comfortable at the moment they write, because I think writing is very difficult in English. So when I finish these questions and ask the skills in answer the first question, I explain them in exams preparations, right? And I give you some tips. There are 4 tips that they can use. And if they are writing a letter, a message, or something, the idea is use 25 and 35 words, answer everything, simple, clear English, and do not write unnecessarily long text. Okay, so when I explain this, I let some students read all of this, and then I give you 5 minutes. The idea here, this platform Miro, it didn't work well. For that reason, I changed the plan. In the chat, they can write the message from Leo. The idea is to create a message uh, to Leo, and they must answer these 3 questions. What activity do you do? Where is it? Why do you like it? Okay? And the idea, I give you 15 minutes that they can write. Okay? And then when they and write in the chat, the idea is to send them to me in the chat, and then I let them read the message. Then when they finish the message, let's do an auto evaluation from themselves, asking these 4 questions. Did you answer all the 3 questions correctly? Is it between 25, 35 words? Do you have greeting or closing? Did you use present simple correctly? So they say, no, teacher, yes, I made a mistake. I didn't put a closing. Oh, teacher, my message it didn't reach the 25 and 35 words. Okay, so I let them to create um, and correct the message. Then I give you this example, and when I explain um, how can you write correctly a message correctly, how can you write a message, and then I explain the common mistakes that people do at the moment to write. And at the end of the class, um, students must write 25 words, an email to someone else, an email birthday. So the idea is to get in here, and when they get in here, they have to write a message from Billy, and they have to write here. When they finish, they explain here how many works the student had, and when they finish, I say, okay, take a screenshot and go to the chat in Microsoft Teams chats and send me their writing. When they finish, I check the same questions that I mentioned before, and we finish. Then I send the attendance form and we finish the class. So it's a shame that today nobody could get in here, probably for the match, the soccer match. And in this moment is 6:12 p.m. It had passed 12 minutes. So in this moment, I'm going to stop recording and and hope and I hope that next students in next week could get in here in those classes. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye bye.